So, Zero vs. Salem. Do I need to say how theoretically the match was supposed to be bad for Bayo? No? Good, great. With that said, Salem's the only Bayo that's been able to like contest Zero's Diddy Kong. All the other ones get bodied by him. Now I'm gonna guess the way that Salem is able to contest Diddy Kong is similar to Zero Suit, where you probably have to be really aggressive versus Diddy Kong and not give them space to like space out fairs and pull bananas. So basically, I guess is a good way to put it is you're on a timer. If you're Bayonetta versus Diddy Kong, you're on a timer, otherwise you're gonna lose the long run game. And that's probably what happens here. Look at that stone cold killer face right there. Salem, aka Batman. What is this hat actually? It's the Batman symbol of Superman? Whatever. I like it, it's cool. Oh. Well, here we go. So let's see. Start with the match. Lots of nairs. Trying to fair. So far, Salem's doing normal jump-ins. One thing I'm already noticing is, you see this twice in a row. Salem has fared Diddy Kong's banana throw as he threw it. So by eliminating the item by hitting it with the aerial, you're essentially stopping Zero's punish game. Okay, but the fair catches Bayo trying to do up B. Yeah, whiffs the aerial. One thing that's going to be very important to note is it looks like Salem has to go to the ledge whenever he doesn't hit Zero, which makes sense. Yeah, but at the same time, what is Zero going to do to punish that? Okay, no banana. Yep, Salem's going to go in. The moment Zero has no banana, Salem has to go in. Oh, so I'm surprised Salem to do an air there to cover all the options. Okay, Zero's banana. He's probably going to try to space the fair into banana throw. Yep. Right now, Salem's entire goal here is to bait out banana throw and punish. Which is why he's using the guns, because he wants to like gun and then like which time the banana or like jump over to roll away from it. Side B, yep. Also, you notice Salem's gone for quite a few grabs. They have pretty connected. I think that's the first grab that's hit. But he's gone for like 4 of them. And I think he does that just because he expects Zero to be shielding. Because you want to wait and punish for Bayo to do things. But since Zero's holding a lot of shield and holding banana, he's not going to be dashing around that much. At least up close. When he can be hit by down tilts or side Bs. So B, yep. Yeah, and you see once again Salem's trying to jump in with aerials. The thing is, the Nair should directly beat out like Zero stuff, but that's why Zero has to make Salem whiff. And now this is the one thing that I think is gonna give Diddy Kong trouble in the matchup with the way Salem plays it. Is if Zero wants to play a whiff punish game, he's gonna have to constantly back off from Salem. Anytime that Zero backs off, Salem pushes forward. Backs off, pushes forward. And if Zero is pushed back, Salem can hit his shield with something and then go to a ledge. So Zero is kind of forced to hold mid-stage, so if Salem does something, he can easily punish the landing before he gets to a ledge. But by holding mid-stage, Zero either has to not whiff, he has to either make like risky plays or stay in shield. Staying in shield gets him grabbed. Risky plays are risky. So I feel like you kind of have to balance what resource you willing to burn as Diddy Kong to keep Salem / Bayonetta from pushing forward and bodying you. Yeah, that was good. And one thing keep in mind is the moment Diddy Kong burns his side B, if Bayo still has that, she can probably still chase him consistently. Because obviously Diddy has no air movement at all. Safe aerials. No, I think Salem wins this game, actually. Yeah, Salem's gonna look to pressure Zero, yeah. Banana in hand. Yep, guns, trying to bait out that. You also notice, and this is kind of a normal strategy, I guess, for Bios now, is they like doing jumps in front and behind Diddy Kong, because they want to make Diddy throw the banana. Because if they throw the banana and Bayo blocks it, that's great. Bayo can now go in. So he's constantly jumping to bait out the banana throw. Yep, and the moment Zero side Bs, Salem wants to punish that. Yep, use the neutral air. And the neutral air is just here to be annoying. It's not going to actually do anything. This is actually smart. Salem's currently camping the platform. Because if there's no platform, Zero can like throw a banana when Salem's around like the ledge. And pressure him pretty easily with like safe fair, down tilt shield. But the moment there's a platform, Salem has the option to jump on platform which won't be like punished with a stock. Or just run at the platform aerial, fall through it aerial, hold it. And basically, camping that platform is going to make it harder for Zero to do anything. Yes, exactly, just test, bro. Salem is keeping a distance to where if Zero has a banana in his hand, he can show up in there and land with shield in time for Zero to punish landing with Nana. Yep, that's another bait. Cross up there, and you see he's using the platform to space that cross up there. And Zero tries chasing the platform, all he can do is fair, and that's it. Not much else can be done there without a super hard read. Remember how I said before, if you're Diddy Kong and you want to play with punish versus Bayo, you have to kind of back off a lot to give yourself openings to punish her. You see what happens if you do that and the Bayo reads it. Because Zero probably rolls expecting a landing in air so he can like throw a banana or just run around. But since he rolls trying to give Salem room to whiff, Salem's like, no! I'm not falling for that. And there you go, it's stock. So yeah. So, Now I feel like the rest of the games are gonna be very similar to this. We'll see. Ooh, the jump monkey flips is scary. That's one thing that we're gonna see at the end. Obviously, cost Zero the entire tournament, but those jump monkey flips is scary. But in these spots, what happens is if you don't jump monkey flip and Bayo reads that, she just runs off stage and nares you, and that's really bad. Move to the platform. Yeah, and you see, right now this game, Salem's going in a lot when Diddy's in the air. And he chases pretty hard, I think mainly because overextending versus Diddy Kong isn't that big of a deal. Not only can Diddy Kong not re-challenge the aerials anyway, which sucks for him, but even if Diddy Kong gets a punish, it shouldn't be a big punish. Oh god, that's it. I think my voice is going. Yep, trying to chase. And now this game's basically over, to be honest. It's worth like seeing how Salem closes it out, because I think it does become kind of close, but like there's no reason for him to actually lose the game. Isn't that distance pretty easy to react to? Monkey flip is 0. Yeah, exactly, just test, bro. At the distance Salem's staying at, if 0 throws a banana, it's not going to be much different than if he side Bs in terms of reacting to it. So Salem has to do this and just build chip damage. Yep, guns, down tilt. One mistake Salem is making potentially though is he's not camping the platform. He's camping the ledge specifically, which I guess isn't hurting him, but he's getting very low damage. I feel like Zero's winning the damage war. All that's not stock. It still matters when like he's getting closer to his stock than Salem is getting closer to his stock. Nice reads on the shield, yeah. And since another thing that's worth noting is whenever Zero is cornered, he loses the option to make Salem with options. Outside of something like a hard read with like a roll or an air dodge or a spot dodge. It's like outside of like natural like defensive options by pressing the shield button, Zero can't force Salem to whiff things, which is a really big deal for Salem. Because that means he gets the pressure for free. Okay, my voice is really going. I'm only gonna watch the first set of this, I think, and then the first set of voice Salem, because my voice is not gonna last for 4 whole sets. Footstool. Wow, okay, but Zero's bringing this back. And that's why I said that you shouldn't camp the ledge so much for Zero. Like if your strategy of jumping in, punishing the bananas by baiting them out, and forcing Zero to kind of corner himself is working, you should keep doing it. I don't think getting afraid and starting going to the ledge and stuff is a good idea. Just because that's giving Zero the chance to come back. You can even see here with Zero's Salem's starting to like space these defensive aerials. And I feel like since Zero's no reason to run into defensive aerials like this, Zero's getting these small hits he needs. Rip. I think when I saw this, I was like, oh wow, okay, does Zero just download Salem? Is this over? I think everyone thought that though. That's one of those moments where you're like, okay, the game's over now. GG. But then we have Violet. I feel like this game goes to time. I could be very wrong, but I distinctly remember at least one game going to time. Or like going right to time and then Zero like loses because he has to do something and can't get a kill on Salem. But yeah, so this stage is really good for Bayo. Mainly because, well, a few reasons. One is all about, oh, thanks to whoever just donated.
Dude diddly do, what's up to boo boo?
Oh, thank you, Big Tessie, for the donation. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, so this stage kind of sucks for against Bayo because she has the option when the stage is tilting downwards to shoot guns and just be obnoxious with those. She has the 3 platforms to land on. The tilting doesn't really mess her recovery up as long as she's like not trying to play like Razor's Edge with it. And yeah, I don't really think Diddy Kong like loses much of the stage outside his recovery getting worse. Actually, no, he can't just show up fairs as easily. If the tilting is working against him, he can't show up fairs easily. And the tilting might mess up his side Bs as you see there. Especially his side B cancels on platforms if they tilt. So this stage isn't really Diddy favorite, I imagine, for this matchup. That was so smart right here. This entire sequence was so smart. Does up throw up B, and the up B forces an air dodge. Now theoretically Zero could not air dodge, but it's kind of like doing like a Sheik needle flicker where you do it and the opponent's going to immediately react with an option because they see you do something. And that's the point of that up B. And if it hits, that's great. And then it's immediate nair afterwards as a frame trap. Now this dash attack was really smart. I wouldn't have considered that. Because basically Zero's in a spot where by Salem dash attacking here, if Zero jumps he gets hit, as you see here. If Zero up Bs he's fine, but it's kind of risky because while at tilting. If Zero just waits and jumps later, this gives Salem time to run up, or it gives him time to dash attack. It whiffs and he can do run off stage in air, and catch Zero's up B and kill him anyway. So because of the threat of the stage tilt, I think Zero not has to jump, but wants to jump. He can maybe jump with an air dodge or something, but that's like, the longer he's off stage, the worse it is against Bayo, so yeah. He does not want to do things that let him stall off stage. Yeah, and that's it. And the thing is, Zero couldn't side B because the hitbox came out. Like, because we saw it before, Zero tried side B to ledge and the hitbox just stopped it. So yeah, it's not an option. Here we go, see guns. Another thing also worth noting is I feel like when Diddy Kong has banana in hand, he can't contest the guns nearly as well. Just because the guns are like, he can't do a jump aerial versus the guns. I wonder if Salem could have killed Zero here. Let's see, if you're Salem and you just switch time to Zero at 6% and you have banana in hand, what do? Maybe up tilt? Oh, that was good DI from Zero actually. Zero DI the up air super far away. If Zero did not DI the up air super far away, then then Salem probably would have got killed. But yeah, I think if Salem did an up tilt, maybe he could have gone like up tilt, single hit up B into a double jump single hit up B, and got killed that way. That's my guess. Throw. Also smart, once again, frame traps and pressure, whatever. So yeah, Zero goes monkey flip. That's just like a ballsy monkey flip. Now, I don't think Zero should have rolled there. I think that roll was honestly a mistake. I mean, Salem doing jab to wait out an option was good, but like Zero shouldn't have rolled there. Back air spacing, yep. Yeah, because I contest Diddy Kong without banana so well. I didn't realize how well Bayonetta can actually contest Diddy Kong with back air when he doesn't have banana in hand. Nice guns. Yep, and you see the tilting there? The tilting mates the guns are really good. And then you're just going for guns because he doesn't want to commit to anything. Yep, chasing the aerials. One thing to know about Diddy Kong, of course, is his fall speed makes it really easy to frame trap his landings when he air dodges. Like, he's at the perfect fall speed for most characters to just frame trap his landings. Especially because he has no, like, escape option outside of side B and poor aerial movement. And aerials that, besides fair, don't really cover much range. Yep, fair is unsafe and block if you're ready for it. Like, that's a hard punch to get. Also worth knowing that, because Salem's going for a lot of spaced aerials, Zero is not able to do down tilts because they'll lose. So you can't do run up down tilt or run up grab because they both lose the spaced aerials. So you can do run up shield, but then it's going to fall right into back air pressure, which is not what Zero wants to fall into. Because I think if Zero shields versus Bayo's pressure, he's going to be in a very unfortunate spot because he can't punish things out of shield well. Or at least not back air well. Or cross up in the air or fair. And I think that's a huge... Like look there. He faces back air and nothing happens. He has to retreat. And of course he could go for something more aggressive, but that's like risky. What's up, Juicebox Heroin? If I were to throw, that's it. Yeah. And that was just a situation where it's like, you know, you have someone cornered, and you think they're going to panic out of the corner. But they want to be smart, so they're going to do dash shield. Game 4. Okay, now the length of this stage is, yeah, as you see here, there's already more guns from Bayo. This also means Zero can pull up bananas easier. The main weakness of the stage for Zero is that he can just get Bayoed a lot easier because it's town. Now I feel like if Salem did a back air there, he might have ended the stock because he can have back air into like edge guard. Yep. Interesting. So Zero's not trying to play with Banana right now. I wonder why he's not going for Banana play. He's just trying something new. This is also one of those scenarios where if you're Zero, you have a set you can lose, so you might be trying something new just to see what works in case you lose this set. Because you're not planning to win this set if you're down 1-2. Like, you can plan to win it, but you really should be planning for the next set as well. So I feel like he's dashing around a lot more and seeing if Salem loses any like significant openings in his play. His guns. So nothing particularly interesting is happening here, to be honest. I think right now we're honestly just seeing like the same things we've seen before. Here, next time I see an interesting situation, I'll try to point out like the facets of it, I guess. Okay, that's just, I don't know, that's just Salem being like, hey, I need to get a kill. Yeah. This is a situation where Diddy Kong can't recover. The moment he went low, I think the fast fall is bad. But the moment he went low, Salem's like, you just do Nair here. And if you do Nair like this, if you see Zero do this, he's dead. Now if Zero does like just an uppy from this corner, you could easily do jump on ledge. Well, jump, grab ledge, falling there in reaction to up B and hit him. So by Salem is dashing in when Zero retreats, it forces Zero to not pull up Banana to prepare for possible offense. I don't think it's true just to test, bro. I honestly think Zero's just trying to play without Banana because Banana isn't doing anything anyway. Because, like, Zero can easily pull up Banana if he wants to. With how much distance he has. The only thing he has to respect is, like, a side B, which, as you can see there, Salem's going for side B. Yeah. But even then, if Zero dashes back a bit farther, you can pull up Banana out, despite the side B. Nair, yep. Now, these Nair is interesting right here. Only because this punishes a roll. This punishes a jump, as you see, or trades with fair. It could also lose to fair. But as we've seen, Zero does not want to contest Bayo in the air. Or in general with anything that isn't really safe. Because they're always threat at which time. And also, the Nair also catches a dash in unless it's like a dash shield. But as we talked about before, Zero's not looking to shield that much versus Bayo. At least not versus Salem. It's also worth noting, anytime if Salem grabs Zero, just because of stage control and positioning and combos, that could easily be a stock. Oh, Salem went for the jank right here. Oh, so this is a situation worth noting. And this is another reason you don't see Zero do many shields. Because he has dash up shield, he wants to grab. Now, I think he was slow on the punish, but he did dash up shield and gets down tilted for trying to punish out of shield there. Maybe I was expecting not to be a grab, like maybe he thought he was too far away. I'm not entirely sure what gone through his head there. Because I feel like that should have been a punish for Zero. But yeah. That was so close to killing.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Salem went for the single hit up B. If the single hit up B connected, that was a dead Zero probably. Now, if Salem went for the up B the other direction where Zero actually went, he would have got it, but that wouldn't have been a kill. That would have been another like 15 damage. So that's what that was about. Yep. Yeah, this is an interesting spot. This is... I always feel like this is a trap. When you fight a Diddy Kong, if you grab their banana, unless you have a command grab, which, you know, like, none of the top tiers besides Diddy Kong have those, you can't pressure shield. He can just run up and shield, and you can't do much. But you can throw a banana from the air, I guess. But, like, no matter what you do, since Diddy Kong is so short, like, you can't pressure him with banana. You either have to do it from pretty far away in the air, or be at close, or be at distance, depending on the character height. Like, if Bayonetta's here, and she throws banana, Diddy Kong's here, it'll go over Diddy Kong, I think. So I feel like picking up the banana is a trap. Maybe just throw it upwards instead. Should people air dodge out of Bayo combos, or SDI have to instantly... I think if you SDI out of a Bayo combo, you're best off air dodging immediately. But then again, you have to jump sometimes, otherwise they'll read that. If you SDI out of a Bayo up B combo or whatever, it's still 50-50 on what you should do afterwards. It kind of sucks. Yeah. Now, what's worth knowing here is there's no platforms. You haven't seen Sam go to platforms at all? I mean, the ledge at all? And with no platforms, I guess he has to land mid-stage. Or at least he feels like it. Which makes sense, because if you're on the ledge versus Diddy Kong with banana as Bayo, it's like, well, no matter what you do, you have to still land on stage. So you may as well try it right now instead of getting ledge trapped and then landing on stage. Yeah, and then... When did Zero drop the banana, actually? Oh, he never picked it up. That's why. You know, Salem probably thought he was going to grab Zero before the banana hit him. Yeah, he's definitely trying to speedrun that banana right now. He was playing AGDQ with the fruit. But the fruit outspeeded him. I think Salem would go no, he goes Smashville, okay. Yeah, this stage always has a platform, so you're gonna see Salem is constantly gonna fight so he can position himself to use the platform if needed. Which means he has to be pretty aggressive at times. And you can see that Zero right here is... I'm not sure he's thinking about the platform, but he's definitely trying to push forward. Since this stage is so small, Zero's ability to whip punish a lot of things is basically gone without putting himself at the ledge. So I feel like Zero has to be more aggressive. In other words, this will be a fast match, I think. Yeah, punish the fair on shield. Yeah, and you can see already the aggression. Zero's throwing out two really aggressive fairs. Running up, and he's throwing some peanuts, whatever. Running into Salem's face. And the aggression is not working, though, at all. I feel like the aggression is super backfiring versus Salem. Fair. Jump? Yep. That was an obvious jump, I think, from Zero. Yeah, this is another spot where you nair, and if they keep running to the right of the platform, you're fine with that. You just gun them or wait for them to get back on stage. If they jump, you do these up airs, and if they fall through the platform, then nair should catch them falling through. So, like, the best option Zero had was maybe, like, hold shield here for a second and then fall through a platform afterwards. But Salem's going to wait on the ground until he sees the jump or whatever, and then he's going to act. Of course, this is all optimal play. This is all theoretically if Salem is reacting perfectly to everything. And it's very possible he messes up a reaction and Zero just doesn't, like, punish. I mean, and Zero gets out of position because Salem doesn't punish. Jump, yep. That was an obvious jump side B. And Salem missed a really, what should have been a very easy back air. Maybe not easy back air, but like, a back air he really wants to land and knows he has to land. He had the read there. Yep, another issue with pulling up bananas in this stage. It's small, so you leave yourself open to just bail going in on you. Okay, Zero left. That was reaction from Salem. He's like, okay, Zero, left yourself open. I'll punish that. Peanut into fair. And this is exactly why Salem has not gone to the ledge as much. Because when this happens, it's like, what do you do? I mean, he finally gets off of it. Oh, I think Zero could just keep shooting peanuts. Yeah, he could have kept shooting these peanuts and been fine here. Salem had no answer, but then again, Zero's behind the sock. And Zero knows Salem will time him out. And if he just shoots peanuts and Salem just waits here, eventually moving platform comes, and then he goes to moving platform and he's safe. Yeah. Once again, having the banana in hand, I feel like is stopping Salem from getting death combos. Like, if he had no banana in hand, I feel like he would just get a kill here. Yep, ballsy. Yeah, Zero's testing things right now. Because you can see both games now he's gotten a kill with the... Actually, his last two kills have been off of raw up smash. The first one was reading a roll. The second one was just you're shielding, you're going to jump out of shield. And that's kind of a situation we talked about before, where if you watched me analyzing Zero versus Leo, I talked about how Zero tended to go for the really aggressive option when someone was in the corner, like the grab. And how he didn't like playing the slow stalemate game. Whereas Salem loves playing the very slow stalemate game of I'm doing nothing, you're doing nothing, here, come at me. And there Zero kind of calls out his bluff of doing nothing. You can see here that, like, Salem is very comfortable at the ledge, but he's very comfortable doing nothing. And I think Zero saved up smash there specifically because he saw Salem was doing nothing. But he's not going to go for it for low percent damage combos. He wants to save it for killing. Yep, guns. That's an interesting change of pace with the guns and the nairs. He's putting a lot less pressure on now. Huh. Yeah, Salem's completely changing up what he's doing now. Going from pure offense to, like, defense. Same thing as Lilac game, kind of. Dash attacks to jump. Yep, up tilt, yeah. Does back air, and the up tilt forces Zero to roll back here. And now Salem could read the rollback, but he's not committing anything by doing back air up tilt and telling Zero if he wants to get on stage, he has to sacrifice stage control. Which then Salem uses to his advantage right here. Like, boom. Now Zero's in the corner. This back air covers another option from Zero. And then Salem still has the option to retreat because he had all the stage control he built up. I'd say he stocked up stage control by not committing to anything there. Back air. Oh, it doesn't get that. Looking for back air. Like that's a really obvious back air he's looking for, but there's not much you can do about that. Also worth noting, Zero's forced to fight mid-stage now, basically contest the back airs, because if he gets grabbed at the ledge of the stage, he's dead. And obviously he doesn't want to get grabbed at the ledge of the stage, so it's kind of a shitty situation for Zero. Yeah, if you're Zero, the only option you have that doesn't immediately 50-50 you is jumping to a platform. Now, one thing that is worth noting, although I don't think it's going to come into play at all, is that since Zero's at such a high percent, his ledge invincibility is going to run it very quickly. Salem can theoretically do down tilt and like up air when Zero's at the ledge. Theoretically. I don't think he's going to do that because that leaves him open to a lot of things. But if he's getting really desperate for a kill and Zero's camping the ledge, he can try to down tilt him there. But at this point, he just wants to fish for anything that's going to kill. Like that. This is an interesting option. I think the multi-jabs would have killed. But since there's so much percent in rage, I guess... I don't know, this is a weird option to go for. I mean, it works. Yeah, I guess if you're Salem, you don't want to risk doing multi-jabs and they might fall out. But yeah, okay. So I'm not going to watch the second set, because like I said, my voice is dying, and I want to be able to watch Void for Salem. And the second set is basically the same thing as the first set in terms of playstyle. And you can see by the fact that both sets are Game 5. So yeah, I don't think there's too much else to note. Oh, look at that. That was me being sad in the corner because I lost. Rip me. But yeah. So that is that.